think I was watching Zach. I was watching your videos on if you want to deal right now, this is what you do. The first video I watched you do was get 500 quality leads in your backyard. Public information. Go to the. You made it sound so easy. Go to the clerk of courts, and then that it motivated me a lot. I got 1,300 actually.
Wow.
I did the water shut off. I got a list of water shut offs. I went to the clerk of courts. I went to the public informations. So I got the evictions, the pre-foreclosures, and then I did what you told me, dude. Hey, look, dude, it was painful, dude. Writing down 1,500 phone numbers. It was painful, bro.
I've lived that life, man. We still live that life. You got VAs doing it, but you did it, man. What happened? What's going on with it?
Okay, so what's going on now is so I'm not sure if you know this, but at the same time that I'm doing that, I am also working for an investor inside an investment firm as a wholesaler in the acquisitions department.
Okay.
So I got while I was doing that, I'm like, okay, I want to duplicate this business for myself because I'm only getting paid 10%, which is $1,000, per deal. So, I'm busting my ass. I'm making 1,000 calls a day. I closed 4 deals for my investor, but all I made was 1,000 each for those deals, right?
Welcome to being an employee.
Exactly. So once I found your videos, dude, I'm telling you, it was like heaven sent. It was golden. Perfect timing in my life. I was just homeless a year ago. Now everything like this is happening in my life right now. So it's very, very crazy timing. And it's like, dude, honestly, Zach, your niche, dude. You're freaking niche, bro.
I appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
So what market are you in?
I'm in Orange County currently. I'm currently in Orange County. So,
Dang. Does your boss's name start with an S?
No, his name is Muhammad Khan. Right. I was like, I'm not sure if I should say that, but I just did. Yeah.
I just said S. Whatever.
No, listen,
nobody follows us, so it's fine.
No. I wouldn't worry about the gurus.
Yeah, but no, I know one investor there in Orange County. Does pretty well. So he 100%, but you're good, man.
He drives a R8, and he's the owner. He's the CEO of the company. He's scaling the business right now. I've learned a lot. I've closed 4 deals for him already. But for example, I was on the phone. I made the phone calls as I didn't send out the contracts though. So there's a lot of things that are happening on the back end that I just don't see. I don't know about. For example, I didn't send out the contract, and I didn't really go to title. You know what I mean? So all I did was I VA'd for him.
Yeah, it's more and more investors are leaning towards that business model because in the old days, our acquisitions people did everything and we paid them for everything.
Yeah.
And what they're compartmentalizing, so they can kind of pay you less and feel like they get a little more control. But it's listen, I'm not here to knock it. I do acquisition people too, so it's a constant. Okay. Just so you know, the average acquisitions. Zach, you can back me up on this. The average acquisition person in the market is usually 9 months or less.
Yeah.
It's the truth. You know why I know this, Daniel?
Yeah.
I've been through so many.
Yeah.
And it's now when we bring somebody in, I saw a great article out today. Just talk about when you guys bring an employee, don't act like they're going to give up their entire life for you and do everything you want to follow your dream and passion when you're just paying them a fixed salary or a fixed percentage.
I'll be honest, Daniel would be the worst employee. I'd fire him in 5 seconds.
Why's that?
Because he's going to run his own business.
Oh,
Thank you, Zach. Thank you, Zach. I appreciate you. Thank you.
That's the problem, man.
And listen, once you know how to do
for
wholesaling,
you personally, bad for us, So
no, but it's okay. I've had people do it to me. I'm okay with it, dude. You've got a vision. You got plans. So utilize what you can.
My one question for him though, is where are you virtually closing deals?
So I'm in an office, and basically we make phone calls. We make about 1,000 phone calls. I'm using his his dialers.
Yeah, but where?
And, so we just make phone calls all day, and it's just through an office. So we're like calling Volusia County, probates, evictions, pre-foreclosures. I know the script. I for sure could close a deal under his ticket, but I want to close one under my ticket, you know. And that's where I wanted to come in, and I wanted to ask you, Zach. This is where I'm at right now. I've got to the point where I've done the lead gen. I'm not sure if I did it right, but I just did what you told me to in that video. You know, get 1,000 quality leads, and I did that. I have 1,300 right now, and I have a fear of calling because my comping skills are so rookie, and at the same time, I have the contracts downloaded, but I'm like, man, should I like practice like John Smith writing out a contract, you know, in a scenario like 5 times before, you know, that actually occurs? Or like, even with all the fear, like, should I still take the action and execute it no matter? I even built a cash buyers list. So that's already, I have a lot of energy, you guys, by the way, too. So,
bro, okay. What market did you pull these lists in?
To be honest with you, this is the thing about it. In your wholesale course, I know there's a specific little niche to it, like a type of data you're supposed to target, which means like it shows you on your course, you know what I mean. But when I watched that one video where you said get 500 quality leads, but you know, if you really want a deal, get 1,000. All I did was I just went to my courts, my clerk of courts in my market, which is Orange County. So I just went to the Orange County. I didn't go to your wholesale website to do the data thing first. I just blind-eyed went to the
No worries, man. Hey, we can talk to you the whole time. We don't care. So here's one thing. If you see enough of my lives, I've talked to enough people from Orange County. I know we talk to Yosef all the time in Orange County. There's a reason why your boss right here is not doing it in Orange County, right?
Yeah, actually, I think we do orange evictions, orange probates. Actually, when I was on the dialer today, I actually saw orange evictions, orange. Just in case you probably didn't know that.
Okay. I would focus on some virtual stuff too, but so you said straight up here you have a fear of calling. And
it's not that I have a fear, like, no doubt about it. I know damn well if I fill up my pipeline, you know, and I fill up my pipeline big enough, then I for sure, no doubt about it, I'll get a deal. I don't really got a fear of calling. What I got a fear of is sending out the contract. That's for sure. Yeah. That's the fear.
All right, so give me a second. You talk to my dude.
So is your fear is in comping it, right, Daniel?
No, well, my fear is okay. These are my 2 fears: comping and sending out the contract.
Yeah, well, contract's just paperwork of what you've agreed to verbally when it gets down to it. So it's just what you guys agreed to on the phone and what you put in writing. So, I mean, unless you don't plan on doing what you say, you should get rid of that. The comping, I got to be honest with you, with PropStream and stuff, I rely on PropStream much more than I do Zillow or like any of the online comps type of deal. I mean, I find it like somewhat conservative, and then you can look at comps and verify it, and like you can be on PropStream and verify like information when you're talking to sellers, which I find hugely valuable. Like,
and you guys, by the way, if you see me disappear in the video chat, it's because I'm having some audio issues. So I'm putting like the phone to my ear so I could hear you.
Yeah.
All right.
So to be honest with you, you're doing the hard part, which is talking to people and dialing, which would you agree most people struggle with that more than anything?
Oh, yeah.
Your contract thing is just because you're not used to doing it and it's uncomfortable. And it's fine. I'm here to tell you, you will never get every contract perfect. It doesn't exist. Like sometimes you offer too much. Sometimes you offer way too little. You just got to find what your seller's motivation is and just like stick to it. But like, dude, you're doing the hard part. Like, honestly, the contract, in my opinion, is the easiest part. I think you're just uncomfortable because you're not doing that in your current process. And I got to be honest with you, whatever your word's going to be much more important than anything you ever put on a contract.
I agree. But here's the thing. So when it comes to comping too, a big issue with comping with people is just you got to shoot from the hip and get the lowest price possible. I don't think comping's that big of a deal. Go through the course again, how I'm comping. If you just look for similar properties with similar square footage and then similar condition, same subdivision, you're fine. Realtor.com, Zillow,
I was gonna say I use relevancy. So don't get me wrong, I kind of did a comp on my own. I understood the worth. I understood how I profited when I bought it because it was in a very rural area. But I did a comp. I could comp. It's just, you know how it is, you guys. You know when you're starting off a business and like I was like homeless a year ago, so it's just so many life-changing factors and stuff like that, and it takes courage, even so. That's it. Just, I guess, getting over the fear and just literally just taking as massive action as possible, I guess.
Yeah, let me show you this too. So sending a contract out. So let's pop this up here. Do you ever watch YouTube?
Oh, all the time.
All right, so this is going to be recorded on YouTube for you on the live. You watch the replay whenever you can or whatever. But here it is. So you might look on the screen. It's our purchase and sale agreement. We'll just go over this really quick, so there's no issue with like what to do. First of all, what you're going to do is you're going to get rid of all this text, right? And you're just going to delete it.
Yeah,
that's it. I'm going to keep it as a PDF. This agreement is made on the 9th day of December 2021. Between seller, their name, buyer, your name, street address, right? Legal description. I mean, pretty simple, right? Next here is total deposit. We're going to put about $100 if we can, even zero. Or if we're not going to do a deposit, we can just delete that. Cash due to seller. If there's no deposit, we don't really have to worry about that. Total price. All we have to worry here is the closing date. Do the closing date you want. I'd put January 30th or February, whatever. 2021.
Yeah.
The title company, you put that there, right? Next, inspection. I would do 45-day inspection period. Date.
Sometimes it's 0 if it's a really good deal.
I prefer, we're wholesaling, so
I know,
45, 60. So right here, you're just spoiled because you saw an $80,000 deal we did today. So But so date here, buyer, seller. I'd probably leave one buyer just because it's you. One seller, 2, and then boom, we got and so that's it. And then we're gonna get rid of this, and then we're gonna print it. In Orange County, we're gonna meet them in person, or we're gonna download DocuSign, Dotloop, Adobe. There's plenty of free e-signatures, and then boom, you get it signed. Is there any issues on the purchase and sale side that we said?
No issues whatsoever. You're keeping it simple. I love it, and sign with ink, right?
Yeah, I mean, bro, it don't matter, man.
That or blood.
I just okay. We're not gonna sign blood, all right? Just
if you run out.
Dude, I'm sorry, dude.
All right, no. Like just a pen, man. You're good to go. It don't matter. All right, go to like Home Depot, grab a pen. I don't know.
For sure.
All you are is you're just filling out the blanks, and you're just verifying what you did in Word. You're just not used to doing it.
So the next part here is the assignment. When you find the cash buyer, this is probably even more simple than that. The agreement is between the assigner and assignee, okay?
Yeah.
The assigner is you. Assignee is the cash buyer, right? Yeah, okay. So has entered agreement with seller, okay? Legal description, we get that from the property appraiser. Terms, the assigner deliver a cashier's check, $5,000. Assigner will pay a total assignment, whatever your assignment fee is. If it's 100 under contract, we're selling it for 110. We're going to do $10,000 on an assignment fee. And there's no issue at all, okay? We're going to say this again. Assigner, we are going to receive $10,000. We're going to...
Yeah. By the way, you guys, just before I say anything, when I was finding my cash buyers, the way I found my cash buyers was I just Googled investors near me or cash buyers near me just on Google. And then I started calling all these firms. And then I even had one of these guys say, I just said, hey, look, I'm an independent wholesaler now, and I need somebody I can bring some hot deals to on a deep discount. And he's like, yeah, dude, we don't mind paying you the profits or the arbitrage. We love wholesalers. So I felt like he's a very hot pick for a cash buyer.
Yeah, man. I like it. That works too. We do individuals. Yeah. Purchase price on the transaction, let's say 100. Assignment free is 110. They're giving us $5,000. 105 would be total due because they're paying 110. We're getting 10. Seller's getting 100. Assignee has to must close the transaction if we did February 1st by January 30th, maybe. From there, pretty easy. This is all. We don't have to worry about this other stuff. I mean, Rick and lawyers did all the hard work for you. Property sold as is. This agreement is null and void if deposit of blank is not received on or before, usually next day or two, $5,000. A signer, you, cash buyer, signee, date, time, print, boom. And that's the you print it, you have them sign it.
Do I let the cash buyer pick the title company, or I take the title? I take them to the title company.
You have
title
to.
company.
Hey, listen, probably the most key part when you have cash buyers.
Can you say that again loudly for everyone again to hear?
One of the most important factors,
everybody,
as a wholesaler, is you have to control the title company. If you ever let your title company, you are going to get your butt kicked. There's a reason they do that. People have a certain comfort level with their title company. They're familiar with how you operate, and you run the rules. Now, it's still got to be a legal transaction, but your title company is the first one to tell you, go, hey, Susie didn't leave a deposit. Susie's playing games. Susie's asking really weird questions. You might want to get involved as soon as possible. And you got to let them know. Your title company has to be in your corner. And the title company, you teach them, if they play games with you, go, listen, Daniel's not playing around. If you don't come to the table, he's going to keep your $5,000. End of story. Now, fast forward, if you give it to their title company, you're going to get every excuse and you're never going to get the truth. So I hear this.
Thank you, man. You guys are freaking lifesavers.
You've got
Jesus Christ.
You've got to control your title company. So you know how to talk to people. Go find a title company, preferably. I wouldn't do the same one that, for the gentleman you're working for.
Exactly.
And just interview them, talk to them, and just say, listen, do you deal with assignments? Shut your mouth and listen to the reaction. If they go, oh my God, I hate those things, or it's like, most title companies, 95% of their business comes from like regular retail realtors. So you need to find the one to go, yeah, we'd be happy to work with you. And hey, do you do double closings? Do you guys experience in transactional funding? And just ask questions. When you bring a traditional assignment agreement to a retail like title company that mostly deals with real estate agents, it's literally a nightmare. It's like the worst thing you can ever do. So go ahead and set that relationship up. It's easy, but you have got to. And when they say you got to go to my title company, go, I'm sorry. Like, it doesn't work that way. In the end of the day, if you're selling a property for $50,000 or $100,000 and it's going like correctly, and they're getting in title insurance, it's the same price when it's all said and done. So you want somebody looking over your back. My title company calls me all the time. Actually, I just got a call today, just before I got on this. Hey, so-and-so is going to ask you for like a 10-day extension. I said, tell them absolutely not. End of story. I'll just keep their $5,000.
That's it.
So she'll go back and explain, and they go, listen, Mr. Ginn's not playing around. This is big boy stuff. He gave a 2-week commitment. There's no reason why you guys can't fund it unless you don't have the money. If you don't have the money, he'll just keep your $5,000 and we'll call it a day.
Yep. That's it.
Okay.
Awesome.
So always use our title company for leverage, right? So
correct.
So we're not the ones getting screwed.
And here's what I tell them. They've already ran the title. They already have all the work. And honestly, I probably get better fees than you anyways. And so let's just move forward with it. When they don't want to use your title company, they're just going to try to strong arm the deal. Yeah. And that's where you have a problem. Actually, we had last week on our live, we had somebody on there where he had the exact problem. He was being strong armed because he let the buyer use their title company. And the guy's trying to get like a $5,000-$6,000 discount.
If Brandon's on here, I want Brandon to let me know.
I would love to hear what happened
in the comments or something.
So by picking your own title company, guys, you control it. Like a title company has to be neutral, but like if you brought them the business and they know you, they're fighting in your corner. They want the deal to close, they know when a transaction has issues, and they'll go, hey, Daniel, there's something squirrely going on with this deal. You might want to call the guy. He keeps like delaying like forever to give the final deposit.
So that's why I see my CEO. That's why I see my CEO and then my VA manager always talking to the title company on the phone when I'm in the office, right?
Correct. So you want your own title company. So you're kind of a one-man operation. You just got to have a relationship. So if it's Susie at the title company, Susie, I'm giving you the contract. Here's the assignment. Please call me if there's any issues with it. I'll check back with you in like 5 days. And just
okay. I had another question because I really want to take action, you guys. And I really want it to get to the point where I'm like, hey, look, Rick and Gil, look, Zach and I really got my first deal, and it's completely life changing. And I really want that to happen. Now I feel like I'm confident. I feel like you guys really gave me the confidence to send out my own purchase and sale and use your legal binding contracts. And I really feel like I got the confidence to do that now and start calling my list now. Now, in regards to water shutoffs, that's like the bulk of why I have kind of 1,000 leads. I asked for the past 3 months of active water shutoffs. Is that valid? Yes, right?
Yes.
It's good stuff, man. Like it's
okay. And I put every single one of all those leads inside my CRM. It was a bitch to do, but it was worth it too. So
why do you put in your CRM?
Oh, I mean, not my CRM. I mean, I did it on an Excel file. I put every single one, wrote it down. And then,
yeah. Bro, don't put it in your CRM until you engage them.
How hard was it to get that water shutoff list?
Honestly, at first she didn't want to give it to me, and then I'm like, please, I really don't want to commit a FOIA act. And then she's like, and then they called me back and they said, no, don't worry, we'll give it to you. And I'm like, yes.
Okay. So guys, I just understand every one of these offline lists you ask for, they're going to give you resistance.
Yeah.
They're secretly hoping you go away so they don't have to do any work. So take Daniel's lead on it and just keep just killing them with kindness and just let them know I'm not going anywhere. And I know about this little thing called the FOIA, but
these people are going to hate us. The government. Oh my gosh.
Let me tell you, I used to spend so much time in the probate court. They're like, dude, I'll just pull. I remember once pulling up a chair. I go, listen, I'm not allowed to leave. My wife's going to kill me if I don't figure this out. And I knew nothing about it, and I just sat there.
My wife needs to give me she's going to kill me if I don't give her her probate information.
Like whatever like your reason is. But guys, the stuff's there. Like everyone's all about privacy. But if you want to go away when they tell you no, then maybe this isn't the business for you. So like you figured out. And by the way, Daniel, every other list you go to chase around, it'll be the same method of operation.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so, and I was gonna say, you guys, I'm really not a quitter, And let's say, even though, let's say, for example, it doesn't work out, let's say with these 1,300 leads, I'm guessing I'm just picking like the wrong list or the wrong data. So that means just diversify, right? And then probably go back to www.wholesaling.com, free wholesaling, and then do the data thing where you told me to find the hottest zip codes, correct?
Find the hottest zip codes.
Yeah. I remember with listrei.com, you get 10,000 leads. So like if you can't find a deal in 10,000.
Yeah, or you just get government lists. Like
government lists.
Do virtual wholesaling lists. Go to Volusia County and get the lowest water shutoffs. There's so many you can do.
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't do that one just so you got no issue there. But somewhere else in Florida, I'd go after and boom, that's it.
Yeah, Daniel, how old are you?
Me, I am 21 years old, sir.
Okay, so I didn't start till 33. So you have a huge head start. So like, it's not a question if you're going to do it, it's just when. So
I think right now what I'm doing, what do you guys think about this? I'm in the investor firm from 9 to 5. So should I dial my personal business from like 5 to 8?
Sure.
Yes. And like, here's the deal, dude. Like, I'll tell you this because I've hired a lot of young, motivated people. Just try not to cross your businesses up. It's not worth burning a bridge, if you know what I mean. So just make sure.
Oh no, this is how I was gonna end that. I was gonna end that story by offering a contract position once I became successful, and then I was gonna just add him to my cash buyers list and generate him revenue still.
Okay, I'm just telling you, it's like noble what you're doing, but just you gotta respect the guy's business. If you want to negotiate more pay and you're closing more deals, then that's the way to do it. If not, you kind of go off on your own. But I'm just saying, keep the two separate.
You think that's a good idea? Like, I'm not going to like burn a bridge once I close my first deal. I'm not going to be like, okay, bye, I'm out of here. Like, what if I just add him to my cash buyers list? I still offer to generate him revenue just to not burn a bridge.
It's up to you, dude. If you're actually helping him build his business, what's the difference between you going working there or you working at Starbucks or like something else? So it's, like you're bettering your skills. What I'm saying is just make sure his leads stay there and you work on your stuff. And then what I would do is write down an income goal. And once you hit it, then you can go, okay, I'm going in this thing full time myself.
I like it.
I think my income goal is just to get that first sale.
Then get it, man. You got all the tools. You're ready to go. What is the sun setting in LA already? Is the sun setting?
Okay, so you guys say I'm ready to go?
No, is the sun setting in LA? Already? Is there a dark there?
Wait. I'm not in LA.
He's not in LA.
Oh, where is he?
I don't. Well, he's working for
I'm
somebody.
Orange County, Florida.
Oh, he's in Orange County, Florida. Completely.
Bro, oh my God. Oh, I thought you said Orange County, California.
Dude, I'm sorry. Zach, you didn't know that?
You just
No.
assumed it. That's
Oh.
in that's Orlando. It's just
That's
up the
Orlando.
street
He's in
from us.
Orlando.
My God. Dude.
Oh
Yeah,
my
I'm in Orlando.
God. There's 2 Orange counties. Oh my God. Yeah, bro, you're fine.
Yeah, I know.
Shot for dollars, man. You're in Orlando. You're
Dude.
good.
Dude, Florida's a lot easier.
If you got the water shut off in Orlando, you're good, man.
Yeah,
You're
just
good, bro.
keep doing
Oh,
what you
hell
do.
yeah,
Got it.
dude. You guys are, dude.
I didn't know that. I'm like, oh yeah, you're good, man. I'm not even worried.
Yeah, he's good, dude.
Yeah, you're fine, dude.
And you're younger than Zach, so.
Yeah, you're good, man. Yeah, bro. All you gotta do is cold call that list. That's all I do. Cold call that list. You're good. You're in Florida. Those phone numbers are easy to go. Go out there, get some money, man.
You got it,
You got
man.
it.
Okay, that's a deal. So are we done here?
Unless you have any more questions.
Honestly, I'm motivated up the yin yang right now. I am more confident than I've ever been, and I knew this one-on-one was gonna do that. So next time I'm gonna be in this box, I swear to God, I'm gonna have my first deal closed. I ain't coming back to this for one-on-one ever again unless I close that first deal, and it's gonna be amazing. And honestly, thanks to you, Zach, my life has completely changed.
All right, well, Daniel,
for
bro,
the better.
if you have an issue, you can always come on the one-on-one, go in the private chat, and I can help you close a deal if you need me to. I'll do it for free. I don't care.
Yeah.
We're just here to
Dude,
help.
dude, hell yeah, dude. And if I could do anything for you, dude, let me know. I freaking got you.
All right, man. Well, the only thing you can do for me is get a deal.
That's it.
All right, you guys. Well, I want to let somebody else kind of hop on, so they can have some fun with you guys too, because you guys are freaking legendary. So you guys motivated me. I am super confident now. I could go out there. I feel like extremely confident. I'm gonna kill it. So once I hop back in, I'll have my first deal, and if something's wrong, I'll just come back anyways.
All right, sounds good, man.